And welcome back to Pokemon Blue. Last time, we were started on, I think it says Route 12, and now we're going to finish off the rest of this route before we head up to Fuchsia City for sure.
Fuchsia City. That is where you will be facing Koga for the Toxic Badge, I think?
I think it's just the, I think it's the Fog, no, that's, Morty, I think it's the Fog Badge. It's the, I forgot what kind of badge it is now, damn it.
Oh, boy.
Alright,
I think Toxic Badge, I think I'm thinking Unova.
Yeah, I think it's that, let's see, Pokemon...
Yeah, so while he's doing that, we've got a junior trainer who apparently likes Poliwags, but you're gonna switch into Jolteon here, and it's gonna Thunder Shock this thing and tackle this thing in the next week, but you probably misclicked. Bubble.
Okay, and let's see, Generation 1? Oh, it's a Soul Badge.
Soul Badge, alright.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I play so much Pokemon, I tend to forget even the smallest things.
Yeah, then again, there's so many gyms in Pokemon, like, you're bound to eventually confuse the two. You're bound to forget stuff, so, happens to everyone.
Okay, so like I mentioned before, this is definitely the longest of the two routes. And basically the only reason to go down here, well actually the biggest reason to go down here really is the Super Rod, which I got last part. And you can get a nice chunk of experience along the way too. You can train some of your newly catch Pokemon, maybe Pokemon that were lacking in levels.
Yeah, that's a good way. Personally, I would do this route just for all the extra experience, but yeah, I think it's fine with you. If you're more the person who wants to get out of the way, go the other way, but if you want a little more experience, then this route isn't that bad.
Yeah, I guess not. What'd you call it? I guess we can talk about some other types of Pokemon since it's all I'm gonna be doing is just battling every trainer in Kanto. What you call it? Sun and Moon thoughts so far?
Actually, looks to be a really interesting game. I am very, very much excited for it. I've pre-ordered both Sun and Moon already.
Oh, it's actually up for pre-order already?
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that.
Well, now you know.
I'll have to get on it soon.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't really released much of the footage. I mean,
but the graphics just make me want to play that game so bad.
I'm assuming it's gonna be 7th gen now.
Yeah, probably.
We did get some new info on Magearna, and that's gonna be a Steel Fairy type.
Yeah, Magearna, however you say it. Pick your pronunciation.
It's the 3rd Steel Fairy type in its entirety. I think, yeah, because Mawile got converted from Steel to Steel Fairy.
And Klefki's the other one.
The Klefki was 6th gen Steel Fairy type. Let's see, other Pokemon got converted into Fairy types. I can think off the top of my head.
Jigglypuff got a Fairy type badge. It's normal. I think.
Yeah, Jigglypuff is normal Fairy. Clefairy is Fairy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The Voltsline got Fairy type badge to their Psychic type.
Right. I'm trying to think who else. Granbull.
That got converted from normal to Fairy.
Right, because it is technically a Fairy Pokemon. It's been that way for a long time.
Yeah, the type didn't match its classification until now.
What else I gotta say? That's that bush over there. If you cut that down, that's just a patch of grass. You can find more wild Pokemon, but it's a lot of the same basic Pokemon.
Nothing you really haven't seen before.
Yeah, so no reason to go in there. There's actually a couple of hidden items you can grab. I know one of them is a PP up, and the other one is, I want to say, an elixir.
Oh, sweet. So pretty good on PP restoring items too, which isn't too bad. So
yeah, I mean, elixirs you don't really buy in March, so it's kind of pretty rare, especially max elixirs, which heals.
Oh my gosh, that restores your power points completely for all of your moves.
Yeah, so if you have like only 5 PP moves like Thunder or Hydro Pump or something, that's really good to have.
Yeah. Well, Hydro Pump and Hyper Beam are examples of 5 PP, but Thunder actually has double that with 10. But
oh, wait, I thought Thunder had 10.
Yeah, Thunder has 10.
Oh, okay.
Same with Ice Beam. Fire Blast has 5 PP.
Yeah.
Blizzard's another one.
What else had 5 PP from before?
In regards to this generation?
I'm trying to think. I know Wait, didn't later on Giga Impact it only 5 PP? That I know it's in 4th gen, but
Yeah, it does it only have 5 PP.
okay. And I'm thinking Outrage has 10.
Yes.
Okay. All right, just wasn't sure. Yeah.
Probably one. Wish is another one. It's Wish.
Oh yeah, Wish.
No, wait. No, Wish has
10.
Wish has 10. Focus Blast has 5.
Oh, okay, Focus Blast. Okay, yeah.
And Close Combat.
Yeah, Close Combat as well. Yeah. I mean, I know we're skipping ahead a few generations here, but and we mentioned this before. The Gen 1 fighting mechanics was horribly unbalanced. That psychic types are pretty much the go-to types. Hyper Beam has a glitch where, well, not a glitch, but
Yeah, it technically is a glitch.
Okay, we'll call it that. But basically, if you KO the Pokemon with Hyper Beam, you skip the recharge phase.
Oh boy.
Wrap,
It's like infinite, I think.
no, well, Wrap doesn't not have infinite PP, but Wrap basically prevents you from ever getting a turn.
Yeah.
However, you can still switch out. Wrap doesn't always hit, but for the most part it does. They fixed that in Gen 2 where it just prevents you from switching out. So if you want to do like Toxa Wrap, Wrap-A-Track, Para Wrapping, you can do that.
Fire Spin and Wrap, I think. Oh no, that's stacking.
Well, Fire Spin stacks.
Right.
Fire Spin with like Paralyze and stacks because you can keep the Pokemon, prevent them from switching out while doing damage, and then you can also combine that with Attract. Attract doesn't really get used much in the competitive game though, which I think is a bit odd.
Well, I think Attract is like the only one that can actually be completely cured by switching up besides Confusion. I don't really see a point to it unless you like unless you like Dugtrio who has Arena Trap.
Well, Arena Trap is one, I guess.
Yeah, but then that's not that useful.
Well, Dugtrio can't really pull off a trap set anyways because it's not bulky.
Well, it has Arena Trap, so it can prevent Pokemon from switching out.
Well, no, but I'm talking about like a trapping set. I mean like Sandtomb. Because Sandtomb is a trapping set. It's like a ground version of Wrap, where it does damage to you little by little and prevents you from switching out.
Right.
I mean, Pokemon like Hippowdon can pull it off, maybe. Like with, I know it's not ideal, but imagine there's like a Hippowdon with max health, max special defense, just because you want to have best of both defenses, and just do like Slack Off, Sandtomb, let's see, Earthquake, to finish off, and then Toxic, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Or just Protect, just so you can kind of scout what they got, and then go for the Earthquake and let the Sandtomb kind of do his thing. I don't know. I guess we can discuss other gen. I guess we can discuss. Well, speaking of Sun and Moon, we brought this up a minute ago. There's some cool possibilities with Sun and Moon now that the Virtual Console version of Red, Blue, and Yellow came out.
Oh yes, that is good.
So that much we do know, that you can transfer over some of your Gen 1 Pokemon from the Virtual Console to the Pokemon Bank to Sun and Moon.
That's really cool. That is really cool.
Yeah, I'm surprised that, wait, were you able to do that from 3rd gen back then with, the DS Lite, I think?
Yeah, it was for, not...
Wait,
Pal Park.
Oh, Pal Park. No,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever used Pal Park.
Yeah, it's in the Sinnoh region, what you do... It's in the Sinnoh region.
Wait, isn't that where you can trade Pokemon from, like, Gen 3?
Yeah, that's what you just said, right? You're mentioning Gen 3.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit interesting. Isn't the Pal Park in like one of the cities in Sinnoh?
No, it's on it's on Route 221, which is in south of Sandgem Town.
Oh, okay.
Southeast, because you have to go through Route 220, then head east onto Route 221. But you don't fully unlock until post game though.
Right, yeah. It'd be like trying to find. 'Cause I remember the DS Lite, you can put in like I'm just saying, Fire Red, let's say, and you want to bring in like a gas, so you can transfer it over to your Diamond and Pearl game.
Yep.
I remember that. I remember hearing about that, but I never really got into it because, like I said before, oh look at that Whirlwind missing the Pokemon battle. Yeah, that's right. You can't force switch in Gen 1.
That was fixed in Gen 2.
Just like Roar, you can't force switch in Gen 1 because Roar was useless. In Gen 2 and onward, it is actually rather useful before, getting rid of Pokemon with buffs, like, is a good counter to Baton Pass strategies. Because if you use Roar or Whirlwind, if you know what's coming...
It, gets rid of all the buffs you accumulated.
Haze is another, idea, I
Clear
guess.
Smog.
Clear Smog,
Yep.
yeah. Actually, you can also gain their stat buff by using Psych Up. Like I've seen strategies where you can use Swagger and Psych Up, where if you keep spamming Swagger, you get their attack boosted, and then you can use Psych Up to get the copy their stat boost.
Oh yeah, I forgot what Psych Up.
Yeah, Psych Up can be pretty powerful, actually. Like, I've seen it with, you can do, like, a Baton Pass and, Espeon, I think? Yeah, Baton Pass and Espeon, Swagger, Psych Up, and Baton Pass. That way you can switch into your more heavy hitting Pokemon and just have them wreck from there.
Alright, so this Bird Keeper is using his Pidgey, nothing really that we haven't seen before.
Bird Keeper just use Bird type, Flying type Pokemon, that's all you really need to know. For any Electric type, a Rock type, even Ice type would do it. Let's see, then there was Gen 2's metagame, which is considered to be one of the more... Do you think it's more unbalanced than Gen 1?
I feel like it's a little bit more evened out. I feel like because they've got Dark types now to counter Psych types, the special stat is now split into special attack and special defense.
But even if Ghost types don't really benefit from the stat much, you're better off using them for like I know Gengar can do like a Mean Look Destiny Bond combo.
Right.
Miss Drevis can use Mean Look Perish Song.
Ooh, Perish Song, I forgot about that.
You can use like Mean Look, Perish Song, Attract, and or Thunder Wave, depending on what you're really going for. And then well, there's no taunt. There's no such thing as being taunt bait, so you can always go for Protect. Because taunt didn't come in until Gen 3.
Oh yeah.
So you can get away with just like a non-attacking setup, but just the idea is just to kind of trap the opponent, then kill them with a Perish Song, and then you can just switch out to the point. I think you can switch out to the point where they can't do much to you. But yeah, Gen 2 was more of a stall metagame though, because you can use a Curse Snorlax, you can do...
Curse Umbreon actually wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Dark type was special though, back then.
Yeah.
What exactly would you do with a Curse Umbreon?
In Gen 2?
Yeah.
Well, you can't Baton Pass that.
Oh, Baton Pass then, okay. Okay, fair enough. And who would you Baton Pass to if you're doing the Curse Baton Passing?
Ooh, that's a good one. Probably Snorlax, I would think, or maybe...
Well, Snorlax can set himself up with Curse. He also has Rest.
Yeah.
Well, he can give it Rest, and then would you have to go for Return, Body Slam, Double Edge, or Hyper Beam with a Snorlax? If you're doing a
Probably,
Curse.
I'm talking between Body Slam and Return.
Well, Body Slam has a Paralysis
proc, but then Return has more damage and its happiness is at max. So it's honestly a toss. It's honestly personal preference.
Another great setup is the Scarm Bliss combo.
Oh yeah, because Skarm reads a physical ball and Blissey is a special ball.
Yeah, because Blissey can do Soft Boil, Seismic Toss, Toxic.
Oh yeah.
I guess if you want to do Protect, or even if you can, Heal Bell.
I'd probably Heal Bell for the cure all status conditions.
I mean, I don't think you can learn Heal Bell in Gen 2, not without reading it, I don't think.
I don't think so. I think you're right.
I know that Heal Bell is a special move at one point. Like, I know there's like a Heal Bell Miltank once.
Oh yeah.
Just like especially.
I forgot about Miltank actually.
Just like I think it was an event at one point where you can get an Eevee with Growth.
Oh.
Because Growth raises special attack, and you can use Espeon as the Growth Sweeper.
Oh, cool. I didn't know about that event.
Yeah, that was like a long time ago, though. I doubt you can get it now.
Probably not.
Although later gens they have other ways to make the evolution sweep.
Oh yeah, I can think of a couple right off the bat.
Gen 3 had a Calm Mind Sweeper.
Espeon.
Let's see, there was the famous Sub Mind setup, where I think of Espeon you do Calm Mind, Substitute, Protect, and Psychic. Yeah, because the idea is just, unless you face a Dark or Steel type, you just basically just set a sub up with leftovers, do your Calm Minds, and then sub
And you
again.
barely didn't one hit.
I know. And look at that, use Mirror Move. And it got a crit on me.
Too bad this wasn't like Gen 3 where that would have been, where that it just would have like been completely worthless on you because of Jolteon's Voltorb.
Oh yeah, the other thing about Gen 3, which we'll get into when Danielle plays Emerald, is abilities.
Oh yeah.
Abilities help Pokemon fare better in battle, depending on the situation. Like, for example, she already mentioned Jolteon's Volt Absorb. Vaporeon can get Water Absorb. Flareon can get Flash Fire.
Yep. Espeon and Umbreon both get synchronized.
Yeah.
Pretty much what they do, Volt Absorb and Water Absorb, they heal your HP if they get hit by Electric and Water type moves respectively. Flash Fire is the power of your Fire type moves if you hit with one. And Synchronize serves two purposes. Inside of battle, what it does is that if you get afflicted with a status condition, if the Pokemon is not of the same type that you got hit with the status condition, like say a Koffing like poisoned you with like Smog or something, then you would not be able to get poisoned. But any other Pokemon that uses like a poison type move that's not poison type and you get poisoned, they get the poison proc themselves.
But there's a way you can counter Synchronize too. Like, I've seen people.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
just said that.
Yeah, I know. But there's one additional counter that I wanted to bring up. And I've done this before on Pokemon Showdown. Is I've once used I did like a PU tier team. I've had an Eviolite Batang with Toxic, and I was able to use Toxic on someone once, and then Synchronize kicked in, but it didn't affect me because I was Steel type.
Right. And Synchronize for in battle is like if you, I think this doesn't apply in Gen 3, but if a Pokemon's leading your party, and they have Synchronize, there's a 50% chance that the Pokemon that you catch is the same nature as you in wild battles. But that doesn't apply for legendaries, I think, until Gen 4.
I mean, I've always thought that it's just luck-based anyways. I mean, I was able...
Right, but it's like a 50% chance, which is still luck-based.
Yeah, I know. And I think we had a discussion before, too, about Synchronize that, you know the Dex Nav in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, where
yes,
you can...
the Dex Nav, that thing is beautiful.
You can track down the Pokemon that you've seen in your Pokedex. I've been able at least 4 out of 5 times, which is not a bad number. I've been able to catch the Pokemon of the nature I want, usually on the first or second try, with the Synchronizer at the front of the party.
Nice.
I know you told me that it's not possible with the Dex Nav, but I've been able to do that before.
Then that means I had really, really bad luck.
I think that's what may be. Because I know you can still look for it normally, like Synchronizers are now more useful for catching Pokemon at the nature that you want. Because if you're really serious with the competitive scene, then you have
Guilty as charged with that.
you have to consider the nature of the Pokemon, what setup you want to go for.
Held items too.
EVs you want to put in. Make sure the IVs are correct, because the IVs determine the maximum stat by the time your Pokemon levels up.
Yeah.
The EVs mean how much of a stat boost you get when you
Right.
level up.
Because each Pokemon gives effort values and at least one stat. And it's a really complicated system that's really doesn't apply to Gen 1, so.
Well, no, EVs existed in Gen 1, but IVs didn't exist until Gen 2.
Right.
Because IVs, there's also DVs, which is called dynamic values, which is determine your Pokemon's hidden power, and at the time it can range between 30 and 70. But depending on the Pokemon DVs. I know there's like a DV calculator you can always refer to in case you want to give your Pokemon like an 8 HP move.
Right.
But then they fixed it, or just changed it rather, and then just, hey, hidden power is always going to be 60 base power. But it's dependent on what your Pokemon IV is. You're not going to get the HP that you necessarily want. Like, one of the more difficult things to do with a Pokemon, if you're trying to breed competitively, is, let's say, get a hidden power Ice Raichu. Because the IVs have to line up correctly.
Yeah, we also want to make sure the base power is high enough as well. Because I don't think it's always. I think it's hidden power. The power varies depending on the individual values. It's not always 60.
Well, I mean, I know that in 6th gen is always 60 power.
You sure?
Last time I checked, it was. It used to vary in Gen 2 and onwards, but I think in Gen 5 or 6, I'm willing to say 6, that hidden power is always going to be 60 base power, which is why Technician Rotor Raids come to mind. They use hidden power fire and they get 90 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you want to get stabbed, you can do like hidden power grass.
The only thing you got like energy ball, you got Giga Drain, so it's really not worth reading for hidden power when you've already got really good moves.
Well, I mean, Technician, yeah, just for those of you that don't know what Technician does, it boosts the power that has 60 or less base power on a move. Like, say, for example, Quick Attack has 40, times that by 50%, that's 60. So if you do it on a normal type Pokemon, you're getting a lot more damage out of Quick Attack. Just like, like Scizor, for example, with Technician can use Bullet Punch to great effect.
Bullet Punch, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I've had a Scizor before with max health, max attack, and it's great with Bullet Punch. I also use Roost, Toxic, and Pursuit. It's meant to be like a trapping setup, where I use Toxic, and then I can Roost to heal off damage, and then Pursuit if I anticipate them switching out. If they're weakened enough because of Toxic, I just finish them off with a quick Bullet Punch, which I think is a very worthy Scizor setup, definitely worth trying.
Definitely.
You can run Mega Scizor if you want to, but you might want to do maybe Leftover Scizor if you want to get more passive recovery.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing you really get out of the Mega Evolution is just the damage boost.
They're very helpful. Trust me, I would know this.
I skipped one of the trainers for now because I went back and grabbed one of the items you can get in this route.
You've got TM20.
Which contains Rage. Very useless, don't even bother.
Sell it.
Or toss it. Up to you.
At least with selling it, you're getting money out of it, whereas tossing it, you get nothing except that you get, with selling it, you get money plus a free item slot, tossing it is getting a free item slot.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if you don't care about the money at all, then you can simply toss it.
I prefer the cash.
No, I hear you. I do the same thing too. What's it called?
Right. So, Sandslash is gonna come in right here. You're gonna dig?
Maybe. And yes, I go do
Yep.
go for dig. You predicted. Metronome, and a go for Guillotine.
Oh god!
Yeah, Metronome is a move that can randomly pick out a move, and it doesn't matter what type you are, you just simply just do the
You
move.
just use it.
You know what? Have you always wanted to have a Metronome fight in a Pokemon battle?
No.
Why not? Come on.
It's too unpredictable.
What? That's what makes it fun, though.
But then again, I would probably get screwed over by Metronome really bad.
Or you can get extremely lucky.
Too much luck.
You hate luck-based strategy.
I do.
Okay, what if you're backwards against the wall and all you had was Guillotine? Would you use it?
No.
You'd rather use Struggle.
Yes. At least I'm guaranteed to get damage off of Struggle, even though if I take weak wall damage.
Oh man.
With Guillotine, you just don't know.
Alright, so,
And you fail with Confuser.
so this has become a bit of a trolling fest going on.
Yes!
It's
Oh
like-
my god! Someone hit something!
Yeah, I know. Gust was not a flying type move back in Gen 1. And why was it? I will never know.
It's Gust! You are creating dust with your wings!
And it actually
And critical hit, that's...
and it actually became a special type move later on in Gen 4.
Oh my god.
What you call it? But yeah, thank God for Gen 4's
Physical special split. Oh my god, that helps so many Pokemon.
Let's see, what Pokemon was affected by the special stat or the physical stat pays off the type before the split happened that really benefited later on? Let's see, I can think of Absol.
Oh yeah, Absol definitely benefited from that. Mightyena is another one that actually isn't too bad.
Mightyena is it is a poor man Absol, basically.
Yeah.
But Absol has much better attack power and gets Sucker Punch.
Mightyena also gets Sucker Punch.
Yeah, but Absol's better at it. Let's see, what else benefited? Gengar, definitely.
Oh, definitely Gengar. Definitely Gengar.
Let's see.
Mischievous and Leon Mismagius.
You could say Crobat if you want to go the special route.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Like, I seen a Gen 4 setup before where it was like a Modest Nature Crobat with max special attack, max speed, and it had like
Air Slash, Sludge Bomb,
Heat Wave, and Nasty Plot.
Oh.
With Life Orb.
Oh, God, that can be a pretty deadly Crobat if you set it up correctly.
Yeah, so yeah, I've seen that before, and it's actually surprisingly effective. It's straight away from the usual utility route or physical attacking route. I've also seen plenty of setups where you stray away from your normal setup. Like just now, I was just watching a Pip Knight video where he used a Choice Specs Hyper Beam Slacking.
Interesting.
I mean, what do you think of the oddball setups that you normally go for? Like, I've seen like Animate Nature, Choice Band, Iron Tail, Vaporeon, one shot of Sylveon.
Oh, jeez. It's oddball setups. They're alright, not my favorite. I prefer sticking with what works.
instead of trying out, see how well it would do.
Yeah.
I mean, if the stat's gonna be ridiculously low, then yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing it.
Exactly.
But if they're passable, then it's worth a shot. You can surprise the opponent. I mean, it is unorthodox, yes, but you can at least catch him off guard.
Sure, why not?
Like I've seen Pip Knight also use an Animate Nature Gengar Sucker Punch.
Alright, Weezing.
Weezing, the evolved form of Coughing, basically just higher defense.
Nothing really special here.
That's really it.
When does Coughing evolve to Weezing?
I want to say in the high 30s it evolves.
So he cheated with a level 25 Weezing.
I know, the game has hackers.
Oh my god.
I mean, in Gen 2, friggin' Lance has the 3 Dragonites, all of which are 50 or beneath. And Dragonite doesn't evolve to Dragonite until level 55.
And actually in Gen 5, Ghetsis has a level 54 Hydreigon, and Hydreigon does not evolve from Zweilous until level 64.
So what's the hardest Dragon type to train, you think?
I gotta go with Zweilous. I gotta go with the Dino line, honestly.
Because you get Hydreigon, it takes way too long?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good choice. Another Dragon type that's pretty hard to train. Dratini can be pretty hard to train.
True.
Because unless you're willing to give a TM, just stuck with like just Wrap and Slam.
And Thunderwave.
I guess. One of the Pokemon that I think is actually really easy to train, honestly, is Gible.
Ooh, Gible, yes. I like using Gible.
I like using Garchomp. One of my favorite Pokemon ever.
Yes, Garchomp.
I mean, Dragonite was another one for me, but Garchomp is almost it's in position to take that spot for me.
Yeah. Haxorus too.
I'm actually trying to train a Haxorus right now. I'm actually going for a OU Haxorus with Taunt.
Nice.
Like Dragon Dance, Taunt, Outrage, Earthquake.
Yeah, I've got
with Lumberry.
Yeah, pretty much. I've got a similar one to yours. I've got Dragon Dance, Outrage, Earthquake, Poison Jab, Fairy type coverage.
Okay.
Lord knows I need it.
Well, the reason why I choose Taunt is because I can shut down any other Pokemon that try to status me or whatever.
Yeah.
And plus, if I do go up against a tank, then after a Taunt, I can possibly force a switch while getting a DD in.
Yes, Dragon Dance. Love using Dragon Dance.
Although I've seen Haxorus used with Focus Sashes before.
Yeah.
Where you can do like a Dragon Dance, or even a Swords Dance for that matter, if you're doing like Jolly Nature, and then go for the Almighty Outrage.
Yay, more trainers! So she's using Pokemon she just got in a trade. Why would you do that?
Maybe she had enough badges?
Right. So she got Gloom in a trade, apparently.
A Gloom?
And this is a bad matchup for Jolteon.
Well, rather awkward. I wouldn't say bad, I would say awkward, because Grass types do resist Electric types.
Right. I'm sorry, that would have been funny if you had gone Stone Sport about me switching in. I'm sorry.
Why would it be funny?
Because then you would kind of need to spend a turn healing.
What would I say about you? If you were playing your Pokemon game, you would not appreciate that.
At least I would have a lot of healing items to do it. And did you miss with...
Yeah.
You missed with Flamethrower, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Here's a weird thing about that. For some reason, The RNG can draw between 1 and 255. If it goes over 255, you somehow miss, even the moves at 100% accuracy. X accuracy disregards that, and you get flawless accuracy. That's why earlier I used the X accuracy on the Gengar, so I can use 100% Hypnosis.
Sweet. And goodbye, Oddish.
And Oddish is down for the count.
And yay, Junior Trainer got defeated. No, they were not good enough. Guess you should have traded for better Pokemon.
Or maybe you should evolve this thing to a Vileplume. Or actually, another evolution to bring up in... Well, this is Gen 2. If you get the Sunstone, you can turn Gloom into Blossom.
Oh, yeah, and Blossom's not a good Pokemon, though.
Is it really any better than Vileplume, though?
No, I think Vileplume is even better. I've had Vileplume just be a pain with Teeter Dance, Spores, Sludge Bomb.
I think it can learn Stun Spore. I don't think it can learn Spore, though.
No, it said Stun Spore.
Oh, okay. I thought you just said just Spore.
Sludge Bomb.
Moonlight. Giga Drain.
Oh my god, don't get me started, please.
Why not? Then what's your favorite Vileplume counter? Skarmory?
What can Teeter Dance do?
But you can still, let's see. Actually, no. Vileplume is too slow to even really do anything. So I would imagine a Talonflame can just destroy it with priority Gale Wings.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, actually, it can also use Taunt as well. Although the best move to give it to Vileplume, especially if you do a tanking one, is a Effect Spore. Because you can get at least Poison, Stun, or Sleep Off.
Oh, for the ability, you mean?
Yes. Just like how Shroomis has Effect Spore.
Even though Poison Heal is better.
Yeah, Poison Heal is better. Although Technician is the best. Especially if you're making a friggin' Breloom. Friggin' Technician Mach Punch.
Right.
I've seen Focus Sash setups used before where it has like Rock Tomb, Bullet Seed even because it gets a Technician boost, Mach Punch, and
yeah, you're trying to learn Tail Whip? No, thank you.
Which move will be forgotten? Tackle, because I don't really use Tackle that much.
Oh boy.
Actually, I've seen Breloom used with Focus Sash before, where you can do Spore, Rock Tomb, Bullet Seed, and Mach Punch. It just basically takes advantage of Technician. Plus with Rock Tomb, you get the speed loss out of it too. Well, the speed drop on the opponent, I should say.
Yeah.
I've also seen subs. I've also seen sub setups with Poison Heal Balloon with Toxic Orb, where you do substitute.
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
Like substitute, Spore, Leech Seed, and I'm trying to think what else. I guess Focus Punch.
Oh yeah, because if your substitute doesn't break, you can get Focus Punch off, and that's really devastating.
And with the Poison Heal, you can just have plenty of opportunities to do so. Although it's not the fastest thing to pull it off with, you just have to hope that you outspeed the Pokemon that you're facing, or you happen to catch a lucky matchup. Let's see, other setups I can think of that are really good. I know we're not exactly talking about everything that goes on in the video here, but basically this is what you're seeing, is me beating the crap out of every Kanto trainer that, you know...
Stands in your way.
That stands in my way. I'm also grinding all the while. And, yeah, that's just pretty much it. I'll be getting more in-depth commentary for the next couple of videos. Most definitely. Talk about what's actually going on in the video. Yeah, that's the only thing I can really think of to say at the second. It's just me zapping some birds, and then next thing you know, I'll be chucking some rocks at them.
And you're 11 levels higher than them too, which is even worse, which is actually even fun. And you miss with Rock Slide.
Rock Slide is the most accurate thing to have.
True. Critical with that. That is actually pretty pathetic.
Oh well. It did very little with the crit anyways. And there's a Swift. Very reliable Swift. It's just a bunch of stars.
Yes, it is very tragic.
Tragic for your birds. Let's see. Is there any one more? Oh, there's one more.
Arrgh.
Oh boy.
We'll play with your Pokemon, which means we will kick their butts.
Alright.
battle.
There's one thing, if I do promise for Gen 2 and onward, we're only going to be showing off the required trainer battles.
Yeah.
Because, you know, this is what you asked me to do.
I know.
And why did you want me to show this off again?
For people who might be playing along with the game for the first time and might not know where trainers are. Sleep powder.
Oh, God.
These are the plus side we do get hilarious moments where really stupid stuff happens.
Yeah, like, it like, acid constantly blowing my defense, like, all the time while I'm asleep. But that's just something you can do while you're asleep. You can play the poker flute. And I think something funny happens here. Yep, and he's another sleep powder.
And it hits again.
And it hits again.
Oh my god. And acid again.
More acid.
At least on the plus side, you didn't get put to sleep. So.
No, I don't get put to sleep, thank God.
And flamethrower doesn't miss this time.
No, it doesn't.
Wasn't that like the second miss in this video? I think.
I don't know. I wasn't exactly paying attention.
I think it was.
Well, we'll leave it up to the playback to determine that.
Alright. Dude.
Oh boy. It's still undecided over who's gonna be playing Gen 2. We're gonna originally have one of our friends do Gen 2, but that might change depending on
Scheduling and all that other stuff.
if that does change, then I volunteer to do Gen 2. Because Gen 2 is a game I really, really do love to play.
Yay, level 40!
Especially Crystal version, where I get the most out of it, I feel.
Yeah, Crystal's so good. It's a good gen.
Gen 2.
Yeah, it's a good... Well, Crystal's a good... You get my point!
Yes, I know.
And you got this guy.
Professor Oak's Aid. Now, if you get 50 types of Pokemon, you get the EXP all. I might show that off, but basically what that does is, if you have it in your inventory slot, you split the experience based on how many Pokemon you have in your party. So, next time we meet, we explore the Safari Zone.
See ya.